I have the pleasure to introduce you to this famous bass this afternoon. This is a Morelli bass, a bigger one, a 7/8 size, and it's a beauty. So Morelli is a wonderful Italian-sounding name, and it's clear to me that early in the 20th century, they knew that an Italian instrument, bass, was worth more. The Morelli basses are made by a German man named Karl Hermann in the eastern part of Germany, near Markneukirchen. And they are well loved as jazz instruments, and a bigger one like this is an excellent orchestral instrument. And specifically this one, the previous owner had this instrument tuned in fifths, so that this low note was a low C. And this bass holds that, a low note like that, very well. So let's take a little tour of this bass, and I bet you'll agree with me, it's a special one. 20th century tuning machines. Looks to me like somebody's driver's license number is engraved right here, in case that's you. Maybe this has always been your bass or something like that. The flamed wood on this bass is excellent. So here the neck without finish shows beautiful flame and just perfect slab sawn grain. Couldn't be better. And it's interesting, of course it's a smooth, well-worn feel, and at the same time I can feel the undulations of the flame. It's so intense here on the neck. You see these ebony stripes or strips here. Those are, I think, attractive. And then, are you able to zoom in or just show this intarsia? Certainly more than plain. It's a very nice one. And from there you can pan down and see the outstanding grain on the back of this bass. My gosh. Straight from edge to edge, narrow, even, intense. It's just beautiful. During the Karl Hermann started making these Morelli basses around 1920, so it couldn't have been 100 years yet, but it's getting close, maybe 90 or at least 80 years that this bass has been a musical instrument played. Somewhere along the line, I suspect not too long ago, this bass got a French polish. So the finish has a wonderful, deep, lustrous beauty to it, top and back. You know, a French polish does not obscure the wear that previous owners have added to the bass's beauty, but instead protects all that and provides the luster that's just so beautiful. The one thing I'd like to point out about this bass that's important, in one way it's not for everybody. It is a larger bodied bass, and the playing string length on this instrument is about 44 inches, so it's on the long side. There are many who believe that a longer string length on a bass is kind of like a longer string length on a piano. You can't get the clarity on the low notes, and especially all the way down to a C if I were to tune there. Maybe you can't really get that clarity without a longer vibrating string length. You'll get a chance to hear Chris play this instrument with a bow, and I know that sounds strong and beautiful. And then a little bit for him and for me as well. The action on this bass is pretty high. I would call this professional height. We're up around 9 or 10 millimeters here on this E string. But let me give it a try and see what I can do with a jazz approach to give you an idea how this bass might, or how it sounds that way. Sorry about my poor technique, and it is a bit of a struggle up here. Well, this bass has got power, and balancing that power and depth is a wonderful mid-range and bright clarity that really, I think, really helps carry the sound. So let's see if I can walk a little bit, and I'll try B flat.
Beginning my demonstration of this Morelli bass with some long tones and a scale. Next, I'll play some spiccato on all 4 strings. Now for an orchestral excerpt and a lyrical solo passage.